Hi everybody, Dennis Bain with PushButtonEmailer.com. We're going to answer a question from Liz today. She's, out of Alabama. And she wants to know, is all this PBE stuff a whitelisted service for deliverability? Now, that's a great question, Liz. I mean, a lot of people may not know quite what you're talking about, so let me kind of explain it and then I'll answer it for you. Usually, say for instance, in normal bulk emailing, I mean, you're never going to get a normal bulk emailer to be whitelisted, meaning that, Gmail will accept their emails, Yahoo will accept the emails, and so on and so forth. I mean, there's so many things behind the scenes, the domain, the IP, the servers, I mean, all sorts of stuff that go along with emailing, okay? And you got to keep in mind that Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail, all those can read your email before it's even delivered. And when they're reading it, they're going to try and find, so let's say some spam words or whatever, so they're going to kick that message out. Or they're going to see a particular domain name that they've seen, maybe somebody else mentioned that, xyz.com was a spam type thing. And so even though it's not your spam complaint, they're going to block your email because you got that XYZ link in there. It may even be just the source that you're coming from may get blacklisted. And what we mean by blacklisted is probably pretty much what you think. That email is either going to go to spam, or it's just going to get lost in Never Never Land and never go anywhere. And the reason is because all the incoming email providers have gotten extremely good at reading those emails, putting specific filters on them, and then based on the outcome of those filters, they just, instantly go whatever. So that's why Liz is interested in deliverability. Now, it's always been my opinion that, you can have get inbox delivery all the time. I mean, and be top of the inbox, but have a lousy subject line and never get any opens, or at least have a poor open rate. But then again, if you got into bulk email, and had a great compelling subject line, you could get a pretty good open rate. So yes, that has a bearing, and if you had your choice, hey, obviously you'd get rid of the bulk mail and always go for this and just try and get better at your subject lines. But that has to do with a bulk email service, and that's not what we are. But that's what she's confusing us with to a certain extent. In other words, we have two sales funnels. We have the initial sales funnel where we generate all the opens and the opt-ins and whatnot, and then from there we start dripping on them through an autoresponder sequence, with your personal information and your business link and so on and so forth. All of that initial sales funnel, it doesn't really matter what it is because you never see it. You don't have anything to do with all of this. We just do whatever it takes to get the opens that we're guaranteeing you in your personal sales funnel. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this. What you're really worried about is, hey, how my messages with all my personal stuff in that, are they really going to get that follow-up message that they're looking for? And the answer is pretty much yes, okay? Because that second service is not tied to the first service, and so anything we do here does not affect anything here. They're completely separate. No rhyme or reason between them at all. And this particular service that we're using is a third-party whitelisted service. And we've done that so we can get some distance between the two of us. And we've also done it because they've been around just as long as we have, which is years and years. And they're willing to fight the battle, and it's kind of a daily grind, to continue keeping all of those things whitelisted. So the point is that that's kind of the difference between blacklisted and whitelisted. And that's why Liz was concerned. She wants to make sure that people are going to get those follow-up messages. And I can guarantee you that you're going to have great deliverability with Push Button Emailer on those follow-up series, because that's a whitelisted service that we're kind of co-oping with so that it'll get that delivery out there. And you're going to see all those click-throughs and all that sort of stuff. It's all reported. And it is an autoresponder service, meaning it's not like a typical bulk emailer there again where you just have a broadcast and you're done. In this case, you're going to be able to, drip on them, a few different times and whatnot. Okay, so at any rate, that's kind of the difference between the blacklist and the whitelist. So specifically, the answer is yes. Your messages with all your personal information are whitelisted addresses, IPs, and all the necessary stuff to get great deliverability. At any rate, that's it for now. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.
In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to send a mass email, and then I'm going to give you a free piece of email software so that you can do this as well. So first of all, I'm going to log into this account, if I don't have an account, a Response Magic account yet, all I have to do is click on pricing and fill in the form here, and it'll create me a free account. Now, once I have my account, I want to log in. You'll see this control panel here. There's three major steps when you're sending mass emails. You want to obviously get your contacts first, and the way that you get your contacts, the best way to get qualified contacts is to create a customer magnet. And I've actually got a customer magnet training in here that's going to allow you to attract a flood of prospects to your website, allow for viral sharing, as well as it's going to start to build your email list. And then we show you how to add it to your website, and then we show you how to create an automatic campaign and send broadcasts. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the mass email because that's what you were looking for. So I'm going to go in here and hit create, or I'm going to mouse over create, and all I have to do is click create email, and what'll pop up here is a little editor where I can now enter in what I want my email to look like. I can use all kinds of different formatting, and once I have this email ready, I'm just going to paste in and okay, so there I pasted in my subject line for my email, as well as I pasted in the body of my email. I can also add graphics by just hitting this little button right here, and it'll pop up, and it comes with hosting, this software, so you can upload as many pictures as you want, and you don't have to pay for a hosting account, which is great. You can hyperlink anything in your email, no problem. You can even upload pictures that look like videos so that you can simulate emailing a video to someone, which is a really great feature as well. So after I'm happy with what my email looks like, all I have to do is click send. It's going to ask me if I'd like to save it before sending. I'm going to say okay. And now it brings me to a list of all of the lists that I want to target. And on this page, I just need to select the list that I want to send to and click send. And the last step here is confirm your broadcast. Tells you how many contacts you're sending to. And this little feature right here, the spam score, will actually tell you whether it's in a safe zone for being filtered by spam filters. So if you want to mouse over here, you'll actually be able to see the different elements that you can change in your email to actually make it fly under the radar a lot better and not get filtered out as much. Now, if you have a URL in your email or something like that that's on a blacklist, it'll tell you in the spam score so that you can easily use a redirect to take it out and get your email delivered a lot better. So it helps you with your content filtering and makes sure that your email gets delivered. This service has been around for over 10 years. It's trusted to get your emails delivered, and they have people monitoring it 24 hours a day. So this is definitely the real deal, so you can feel comfortable when you're sending your emails. And then all you have to do is click the send button, and your email gets blasted out to everybody that's on your list. Now, if you're worried about your list and how many people are on your list and how to get them in here, you can easily import your list into Response Magic as well. So it's not just that you have to capture them off your website, although that's my favorite strategy. It's the best strategy for me, but if you have a customer list that you want to import, you can also do that as well. So on day one, you can have all of your contacts imported into your account, and you can start mass emailing them using email best practices. It automatically includes your opt-out links as well, so that if anyone does want to opt out, that they can, and it just really brings you up to the standards, and it's free to get started. So go ahead and click on the link that's in this video that you can see, and visit responsemagic.com to get your free account.